This is Mel, and she is a wheelchair user. In this video, Mel will give you her personal top 4 tips for helping wheelchair users with their wheelchairs.
Tip 1, communication is everything. The most important thing while you're out is the communication between you and the person pushing the chair. So rather than you being 2 people, you become 1. It's important to communicate because you and the person don't see the same things, but if you're communicating, I don't know, it just makes you feel more at ease and you can enjoy the experience when you're out. Tip 2, be aware of the ground that you're on. If you can, try and stay on the pavements rather than grass, sand or gravel, because that'll make it very difficult. Well, really, to be aware where you're pushing the chair, you know, what is on the pavement, you know, is it clean or is there dog poo? When you're using the pavements, look out for cracks and holes. You've got the 2 front wheels in the wheelchair, which if there's a crack in the pavement or it's not level, the little wheels will get stuck. Then the wheelchair stops and you obviously keep going, you know. If you have to go over a crack or a hole, approach it like head on straight rather than at an angle. You might either, you know, tip or get stuck. Tip 3, be cautious around curbs. If you can, when approaching curbs, always try and use a lower curb. Also, you've got to make sure you've got one on the other side so you can get back up that pavement. But if you have to go over a curb, never approach at an angle, because one side of the wheelchair will be on the pavement where the other one is not. So again, you're going to find yourself either tip or get stuck. Also, be aware of drop curbs when you're on the pavement down one side. It could be slippery and the chair could slide down to the road, and that's one thing you don't want to do, is go into the road itself. Try and stay on the pavement. Tip 4, plan carefully and take your time. When you're out, sudden stops can be really uncomfortable, more so for the person in the wheelchair rather than the one that's pushing you. When you suddenly stop, it's like a jolt, and it always seems to go to your back. When you've had a sudden jolt, your back always hurts. What I'd suggest is not to rush, you know, go slower rather than trying to rush where you're going. And also, it's always important to plan your journey before you set off. So again, making the whole experience a bit more relaxed.
Thank you for watching this series of videos. We hope it has provided you with a simple foundation for helping wheelchair users with their manual wheelchairs.